A Thirst for Trouble, The Wolf and the Lamb. The animal kingdom is a captivating tapestry of life, filled with both beauty and brutality. We, as observers, are constantly reminded of the delicate balance that governs this intricate web of existence. Some creatures are gentle grazers, while others are cunning hunters. The fable of the wolf and the lamb perfectly encapsulates this dynamic. A wolf, driven by his predatory instincts, happens upon a lamb drinking from a stream. He decides to devour the lamb, but instead of a swift attack, he fabricates a series of accusations to justify his actions. The lamb, innocent and defenseless, attempts to reason with the wolf, but to no avail. The wolf, determined to have his way, ignores the lamb's pleas and devours it. This simple yet powerful story serves as a stark reminder of the harsh realities that exist in the natural world and, more importantly, within our own human societies. It underscores the timeless struggle between the powerful and the vulnerable, the predator and the prey. Just as the wolf uses its cunning to overpower the lamb, individuals in our lives may employ similar tactics to exploit or manipulate others for their gain. The never-ending excuse. Power and justification. The wolf in the fable doesn't simply attack the lamb, he seeks to justify his actions. This speaks to a deeper truth about human behavior. Those in positions of power often feel the need to rationalize their actions, even when those actions are morally reprehensible. They create narratives that paint them as victims or justify their behavior as a necessary evil. In the wolf's mind, the lamb being downstream was a threat to his water, even though it was a baseless accusation. This highlights a common tactic used by manipulative individuals, twisting facts and distorting reality to serve their agenda. The wolf's behavior is a reflection of how easily power can corrupt judgment and lead to the exploitation of others. We must be wary of such individuals in our lives, those who constantly shift blame, make excuses for their behavior, and refuse to take responsibility for their actions. Recognizing these red flags is crucial for protecting ourselves from emotional and psychological harm. Wolves among sheep. Identifying manipulative behavior. In the human world, wolves don't always wear fur and sharp teeth. They can be friends, family members, or colleagues who consciously or unconsciously employ manipulative tactics to gain an advantage. They may use guilt trips, emotional blackmail, or passive-aggressive behavior to control situations and people around them. Like the wolf who fabricated a reason to harm the lamb, these individuals often create a false sense of urgency or crisis to justify their actions. These wolves in sheep's clothing can be difficult to identify at first. They may appear charming and charismatic, but their true nature reveals itself through their actions over time. Pay close attention to how people treat you, especially when they want something from you. Do they respect your boundaries, or do they constantly try to push them? Learning to recognize these patterns of manipulation is essential for safeguarding our well-being and maintaining healthy relationships. Section 4. Setting boundaries. Protecting yourself from emotional predators. Just as a shepherd protects their flock from predators, we must learn to protect ourselves from emotional predators. Setting boundaries is paramount in any relationship, but it becomes even more critical when dealing with individuals who exhibit manipulative tendencies. These boundaries act as invisible fences, clearly defining what behavior is acceptable and unacceptable. When dealing with someone who consistently disrespects your boundaries, it's crucial to stand your ground. This might involve saying no more often, voicing your opinions assertively, or limiting contact with that individual. Remember, you have the right to protect your emotional and mental well-being, even if it means distancing yourself from people who bring negativity or toxicity into your life. Section 5. The art of detachment, creating a safe distance. Sometimes, the best way to deal with a wolf is to create distance. This doesn't necessarily mean cutting ties entirely, although that might be necessary in some cases. Detachment is more about disengaging from the emotional turmoil that these individuals often bring. It's about refusing to be drawn into their dramas, manipulations, or negativity. Think of it as observing the wolf from a safe distance, acknowledging its presence but refusing to engage in its predatory games. This detachment allows you to maintain your peace of mind and focus on building healthy, fulfilling relationships with people who genuinely care about your well-being. Section 6. A world of wolves and lambs, recognizing the pattern. The world, much like the animal kingdom, is filled with complexities and contradictions. The fable of the wolf and the lamb serves as a timeless reminder that we must be vigilant in our interactions with others. Not everyone has our best interests at heart, and some may even seek to exploit our kindness or naivety. By understanding the dynamics of power, recognizing manipulative behavior, and learning to set healthy boundaries, we can navigate this complex world with greater awareness and self-preservation. Just as the lamb in the fable teaches us about vulnerability, we must strive to embody the wolf's cunning, not to harm others, but to protect ourselves from those who would seek to do us harm.